Right now, the markets, well, they appear to be shrugging off the obstruction and the uncertainty that we're seeing in Washington. We will open slightly lower, but the Dow's holding right there above at the 20,000 level. Now, I got to take you back to the Senate last night. Elizabeth Warren silenced. Watch this.
He is, I believe, a disgrace to the Justice Department, and he should withdraw his nomination and resign his position.
You stated that a sitting senator is a disgrace to the Department of Justice.
I call the senator to order under the provisions of Rule 19.
And Mitch McConnell silenced her from the debate from here on out. Judge Napolitano is with us now. That's pure politics. That's got nothing to do with the law or the Constitution.
Correct. Well, it does have to do with this, with the Constitution.
Okay.
There's a clause in the Constitution that says each House, Representatives and Senate, writes its own rules. The rules do not have to be consistent with the Constitution, meaning they can interfere with the free speech of one of their members if they choose to do so. I thought she was out of line saying disgrace, but I would have voted against the censure motion because it's the worst thing they can do is to censure somebody because you don't like what they said.
Well, you turn them into a martyr.
Yes, I mean, besides, Jeff Sessions has got thick skin. He's been called a lot worse than a disgrace, and he will be called a lot worse than that when he's the Attorney General. But I understand their so-called rules of civility.
Yes, but Mitch McConnell was calling a halt to these constant delays and this constant obstruction. He can shut her down. He did.
Yeah, but no good will come from it. There's going to be retaliation when the Democrats run the Senate. It's really a wrong thing to do, to silence a senator because you don't like what she said. What she was trying to do was to read a speech Teddy Kennedy had given in the Senate in 1986, and they didn't want to hear it.
Just wait till we discuss a little more of Senator Warren's history.
Well, I'm familiar with Senator Warren's history. I'm hardly a fan of hers. Right. I disagree with what she says, but will defend to the death, her right to say it.
Only Napolitano could get a smile out of a situation like this. Well done, young man.
With his head finished.